think you describe it as going from engineering to academia and back again.
Academia, and they would say, oh, you're too much in the industry. We want to do more research. We want to do early stage science. And I'd go into industry and I'd keep asking all these questions. Like, why do we do it this way? Why does it cost this much? Why couldn't we do this a different way? And they said, we don't have time to do the research. Starting my own business was a way for me to do the things I really love.
A dichotomy, it's theory and practice. You're at the interface of both of those aspects.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually a real conflict. A business person going, I only have $1 million and we have to get revenue on $1 million. You have to stop doing science and push that product out. And so that's part of why I call my consulting firm Dyad, is because you have these conflicting personalities, cultures, societies, that when you're working in innovation, you need to get those two sides to work together. That it's going to make their great engineering not make it to market. It's a challenge, something I see with a lot of startups.
Yeah.
You have to be very brutal with what is the absolute cheapest, easiest, least failable thing to go for. Machine learning, whatchamahadget with 16 different buttons and everything, and it's going to cost $200,000. Your budget is $5. Tell me how you will change this product based on the budget. And if you only have one option, your startup's gone. When I talk about grants, okay, you have to come up with a very crafted project, that the project clearly build your product towards a commercial device.
This is a part of a key success factor.
You go back and forth because how you do the engineering work can vastly change how much it costs.
Yeah.
The grants, they're not a sure win. What it is it's additional lottery tickets. Well, honestly, the ideal startup has extremely senior people. And so this is why, in addition to doing my own work with Dyad, where, okay, if you just need a senior engineer, I come in, I've been partnering with Extend Health, different partnerships on to fill the needs of those startups. Realizes that the people who should have been in the room weren't in the room. It's Innovation Research Loan, SBIR. It's a minimum 6 months to get it in hand. Now, if you tell a startup you're going to wait and do nothing for 6 months, they're going to tell you we can't do that. Like, we're supposed to have a product. So the article I wrote about a lot of my companies, I encourage them. I'm saying submit now. Other things you need to know right now. Valid strategy as a startup.
This current episode will be released in June of 2025. Put out that public service message that the next submission timing is September.
The next SBIRs, very likely they will be renewed. It'll be in January, but it's going to be on a different award. And we don't know what is going to change about. Highly recommend aiming for September. Have the pieces assembled together to give yourself time to do it. Because even just getting onboarded into the government systems, you have to register your company. And sometimes that can easily take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to get quotes from service providers. That's a minimum another 4 to 8 weeks. If you call them up now, it's one of the best times to be able to talk to them about what they're thinking of funding come September. The number of local trade journals that if you connect with me on LinkedIn, I'll post about it. The article generally about broad strategic topics about the industry.